Okay, so we just socked in the second molars, and then I luted them back down because I wanted them to stay put. And then we'd go ahead and check excursives again. And those look pretty good. You can see that, it's pretty hard to see, but you can see we're missing these two excursive points. But I mean, we have a good majority of the rest of them, so I'm not going to really be concerned about that too much. Getting hung up on excursives is a big time killer and time waster, and it's kind of you chasing a dream. You're never going to get all the excursives. It's really tough. So this side's a little better. We have both of those excursives. We're missing that one. This one tends to be pretty tough to get anyway, but it looks pretty good. So now, and one of the things, a really important thing that I want you to notice is how clean we've been keeping the wax. There's not wax, all over the teeth. There's some, but that's inevitable. But for the most part, it's a pretty clean setup, which means it's going to be a pretty clean and quick cleanup when we're trying to polish it and make it look nice. So after you do that, now we have all the teeth set. And this, people say you can set teeth in about 2 hours, which it is possible, but then you're going to spend the other 2 hours, fine-tuning it. If you do this way, where you make sure every little thing is set right and you watch your time, then you should be good. So we're not going to have to do a whole lot of adjusting here because we have a pretty good setup so far. The last thing that you want to check, the last few things that you want to check, are you want to make sure that your teeth are on ridge. That's really important. These are pretty close. Don't obsess over it. If it's just barely off ridge, you might lose a few points. I believe it's about 10 points for on ridge. So if it's grossly off, then you want to do something about it. Hopefully you did something about it before this because you've been checking along the way. If it's slightly off, which it's pretty much impossible to get perfect 10s on ridge unless somebody's in a really good mood, because it's so subjective. I mean, it really is. So that said, the next